This is Patrick Hinson's standing wave project. Standing wave is when sound is reflected off of parallel surfaces and travels back on its own path, thereby causing phase differences to interfere with the room's amplitude response. A node is points of no motion. They are the result of the meeting of a crest with a trough. An antinode is when positions with maximum amplitude. They are the result of a crest meeting a crest and a trough meeting a trough. We don't want these things to happen in a recording studio because they give us a false sense of how much of a certain sound is coming through. For example, you can hear a lot of bass at one point in the room, and at another point in the room you could hear no bass, which would be a node. To prevent these from happening, you can get a room that isn't square or rectangle, and if that's not possible, then you can attach diffusers to a wall which will bounce the sound in different directions. So, I have my ruler, and I have my calculator, so I'm going to measure the room now. Six, 7, 8. And it was 8 feet 8 inches, which ends up being it's 8 2/3 feet, which ends up being 8.667 if we're doing 4 significant figures. And now I'm going to measure the width. Three, 4, 5. That one ended up being 5 3/2, 5 feet 3.5 inches, which ends up being 5.292. We're doing 4 significant figures again. And now I'm going to measure the height. Okay, so that one was about 7.5 feet, or 7 feet 6 inches. So that's 7.5 feet. And now we'll find out the frequency for those. So we'll do 1130 divided by the length of the room, which was 8.667 feet. And that gets us 130.379601. So if we go to 4 significant figures, it's 130.4, I think. It's been a while since I've done significant figures. So then the next one is 1130 divided by the width of the room, which is 5.92, or 292 feet, sorry. And that comes out to be 213.529856. So again, 4 significant figures, I think is 213.5 hertz. And then The last one we did for our height is 1130 divided by 7.5 feet, which comes out to be 150.666667. And so that ends up being, I think, if I'm doing significant figures right, 150, because I think that's 0, or 150.6, or 0.7, if that significant figure is right. So I think that's my project.